Nearpod, but this Nearpod does not mean you don't take the quiz at all. I was in the process of also adding credits for those who join Nearpod in the morning math lesson. So those who got 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 5, you are earning those bonus points there to help your grade go up a little. In this session, I'm going to go over 6.0 for quiz, simple probability models. Let's get started. Remember, as always, every quiz question will have 3 varieties, and I'm going to go over each of the 3 varieties. A computer randomly selects a number from a given set. What is the probability that a number will be greater than 50 is selected? A number greater than 50 is selected. Let's mark those. 18 is not greater, 47 not greater, 51 is greater, 60 is greater, 63 and 65. Right? So out of a total of 6 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out of a total of 6 numbers, right? 4 are greater than 50. So probability of choosing a number greater than 50 is going to be 4, 6. We always want to give answers in simplified form for probability and most math questions. So we can simplify by 2, and you will get 2/3, right? Please join Nearpod. I will definitely look at your work and give you feedback. I see here Lily and I see here Joycelyn, right? That was a simple question. Second variety of question 1 is right here. And it says, same question, there's given a set of numbers. A computer will randomly select a number from the given set. What is the probability that a number less than 10 is selected? Number less than 10. 2 is less than 10, 4, 6, and 9. These are numbers less than 10. And Joycelyn says, Lily also says, that there are 4 numbers out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 9 numbers. 4 out of 9 numbers are actually less than 10. Arceline! I did get a chance to meet with you guys shortly before this session. Welcome, Shamir. Welcome. Noah, Nearpod isn't working. You will take notes. Noah, open up this quiz, dear. It was due on Monday. This quiz 6.04. Open it up and take the quiz along with us. Okay, Noah? Open up the quiz, take it along with us. So you really don't have to write things down. Question 1, variety 3 is right here. So again, a computer randomly selects a number from the given set. What is the probability that an even number is selected? So let's see. 2 is even, 10 is even, 30 is even, and 36 is even. Lily, yes, very good. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 even numbers out of a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. There are 4 even numbers out of the 7 numbers, so the chance of picking an even number is going to be 4 sevens. Are there any questions on question 1 before we move on? This is how we do question 1. Question 2. Question 2. When I looked at question 2 from my teacher end, I saw it allowed you guys to use calculator. Is that true or is that not true? From my teacher side, it showed me a little calculator icon. So I'm thinking it allows you to use a calculator. In this question 2, they're telling you that there's a bag containing 15 green 15 green, 18 yellow, and 16 orange balls. First, find total balls. Okay, 15 plus 18 plus 16. Find total. Step 1 is important. You gotta know the total number of balls. Add them up. When I did that, I got 49 balls. Was the total number of balls. You want to find probability of the yellow balls. You want to find probability of yellow balls. Okay? And you know that there are 18 yellow balls. So in order to find probability of the yellow balls, you will do, because there are 18 yellow balls, we can do 18 divided by 49. 18 divided by 49, and that will give you the probability of the yellow balls. 18 divided by 49, or if some of you would like to make percent in this way, we can also do this, right? Over 100 and find it this way, if this is how it works for you, right? In that manner, we will multiply 18 times 100. 18 times 100, we get 1800. And we divide by 49. And this question was allowing you the use of calculator because of the weird calculations. 18 times 100 is 1800. Then divide by 49. That's how you can show that division by 49. How much do you guys get? Let's see, 36% Lily. 36%. Lily got 36%. What about others? I will share with you what I got. Arcely is working it out. Elias is working it out. Joycelyn is working it out. Shamir, I agree to you. But Lily, tell me the decimals. How much? Glendy got 1800. Lily S, 37%. Yes, you are right. Because you get an answer that is going to be 36.7. If you get an answer that is going to be 36.7%, and it's going to be ongoing. This is just one decimal, right? The closest answer then is your 37%. Yeah, 36.7. The 7 is 5 or higher. When it's 5 or higher, you bump it up. You make it 37. Question 2, variety 2. Going to be again very similar. It was a drag and drop question. It had 4 answer choices. A box of colored game pieces contains 60 pink. Again, I'm going to definitely find total that would help me with the question. So this box contains 60 pink, 55 silver, and 40 white pieces. Altogether 155. Right? That was easy total. I did 60 and 40, 100, plus 55, 155. I want to figure out the answer for probability of silver. Okay, probability of silver. Go to silver. There's 55 silver. Right? If you want to write it as a fraction, simply do 55 over 155. 55 over 155, and then change it to a percent. Everybody do the calculation so we can see how much we get. And if you want to make it a percent, we do X or a missing number over 100 to make it into a percent, right? And how do we solve this proportion? Because the numbers are super weird and this question is allowing you calculator, you simply do cross product. 55 times 100. That gives you 5,500. 55 times 100 gives you 5,500. divide by 155, right? It's just some weird numbers, and maybe that is why the question is trying to allow you a calculator embedded in the problem. Lil, yes, I agree to you. I agree to you. That's what I got when I divide by 155. Everybody, see, what do you guys get? When I divided, I got 35.4. Okay, 35.4. Look, the number after decimal is a number less than 5. 35.4. This 4 is less than 5. So we don't bump 35 up. We keep 35. We keep 35%. Okay. Very good, Marcus. But show me details of your work, Marcus. I see Elias. I see Shamir. I see Arsley's work. I see Joycelyn's work. Anybody confused? Let us know. If it was 5, then we change it up. Shamir, you're right. If that's decimal, 35.5, you would make it 36%. And they were so tricky, the answers are quite close, so you cannot guess. They gave you a little calculator so you precisely do calculations and round. Question 2, variety 3, random. And here a card is randomly selected from a box containing 10 red, 20 blue, and 25 green cards. Step 1, in probability or in any math question, you definitely want to find total when that is not given. Glendy, I agree to you in the chat. So I will combine 10 plus 20, that's 30, plus 25, that is 55. Right? That is step 1. Get 55 total. Then I want to find probability of blue. Probability of blue. Let's see. We have 20 blue. Right? So express that as a fraction. We have 20 blue out of the 55 total. And make it into a percent. 20 blue out of 55 total. That is x over 100. And we can solve for x by doing cross multiplication. We will do 20 times 100. We get 2,000 and divided by 55. 2,000 and divided by 55. How much do you guys get? When the calculator is allowed, go use that. Yes, Shamir, that's what I got. Mark quiz. I got 36%. Well, if we talk about very precisely, I got 36.3. I got 36.3, so I decided to keep 36. Yes, that is absolutely correct. Shamir, that's what we got. Glendy, yes, 36%. Any confusion on the problem? Let us know. See, 36.3 rounds to just 36. You don't round it up. Don't bump it up. Well, next question is question 3. Question 3 will really require us to work a lot because we got to find for each and every color. We will find for each and every color. Step 1, as always, let's find total. Let's find total. So we will do, there are 20 greens, there are 44 orange, and there's 30 blue. Altogether, 94. This question also allowed you calculator. Okay, this is 94 total. So let's find the percent for greens. The first color is green. There's 20 greens, right? If you want to find probability of green, You know that green is 20 out of 94. So you divide 20 divided by 94 and find out how much. 20 divided by 94, find out how much. That will tell you for green. Let's change the color. Figure it out. 20 divided by 94. When I did green, 20 divided by 94, I got 0.2. I got 0.212. 0.212. If I want it around 2 decimal places, I can say 0.21, right? Because this 2 is a little number and doesn't help bump 21 up. That was giving me the answer already. But let's go ahead and try other ones. If you wanted to find probability of then orange. And it will not work because we already figured out C seems to be working. So everybody go work out for orange. So orange is 44 out of 94. Both divide. 44 divide by 94. What do you get? Glendy also got C, yeah? It's going to be 0.468. Or you can say 0.47 because you round up. So see, but for orange, that didn't seem to be the answer. They're saying 53. Same for blue, did not work. Any questions? Let us know. It will divide 2 times, Shamir? Yes. Okay, let's go move on to the second variety of question 3. We are making some kind of assumptions here to go a little faster, and that is okay. Step 1, always find total. And they're talking about fabric, and they're 80 striped, 40 solid, 60 polka dotted. Total 80 plus 40, that's 120, plus 60, that gives you a total of 180. So total we have 180. Okay. We will go find the striped ones first, and there are 80 striped ones. So probability for striped is 80 over 180. Can you guys divide 80 divided by 180 and tell me the decimal value? Go divide 80 by 180. Tell me the decimal value. How much do you guys get for striped? I got 0.44. Yes, Lily. Let's do the next one. Probability of polka. No, that's then solid, right? Probability of solid. Probability of solid. And there are 40 solids. So 40 over 180. Let's do the calculation. Go find for solid, everybody. Work it out. Glendy, you are so smart. Oh, okay, I was just trying to visualize the answer ahead of time. If 80, look here, if 80 out of 180 is 0.44, then 40 is half, right? 40 out of 180 is got to be how much? Without doing calculation, use common sense. Got to be 0.22. Everybody agrees? If 80 out of 180 is 0.44, right? Then 40 out of 180 got to be 0.22. So look carefully at the answers. The C answer choice was working very precisely. Joycelyn, very good. Lily S, very good. Arsely, very good. Ilyas, show me details of your work. Shamir, good. Right? And we will not find for the third one. Let's go figure out the answer for question 3, variety 3. Question 3, variety 3. So a piece of paper is randomly selected from a stack that contains, we will find total. There are 15 small, 44 large, and 20 extra large. That gives me a total of 79. Did that give a total of 79 to everybody? Piece of papers? Yeah? Okay. Let's find probability. Probability for small first is there are 15 smalls out of 79. 50 divided by 79. 15 divided by 79. Arsely got 79. Very good. 15 divided by 79. I got 0.189. 0.189. Or I can say 0.19. Right? Round up. And remember, this question was allowing you calculator because the number 79 is pretty weird. Then we can find probability of large. And how many large are there? There are 44 large. So 44 over 79. Let's figure it out. 44 divided by 79 in the calculatory device. How much do you guys get? And I'm trying to round to 2 decimal places, just how the answer is given. 0.56. I agree, Lily. That's what I also got, 0.56. So far, the answers are not matching, so I can say that the last one, the extra large one, seems to be the right answer. But we'll work it out. There are 20 extra large out of 79. And let's work it out. That's going to be around 0.25. 20 out of 80 is 25%, right? 20 out of 80 is 25%. So 20 out of 79 is around 25% also. So since answer choice C is the closest correct answer. Jocelyn, good. Lilias, good. Heaven, I see you here. Elias, Arceline. If there are, yes. So extra large will be the answer that has the correct probabilities, 25%. We'll move on to question 4, variety 1. If there are questions, make sure to slow me down. Nina, I agree to you. Very good. So question 4, all 3 varieties were about a 12-sided number cube, right? And has numbers 1 through 12. And question says we want to figure out probability that the number cube lands on a number greater than 10. On a number greater than 10. Okay. We write down the outcomes. All outcomes. Let's write down our all outcomes. Outcomes on a number cube are 1 through 12. And these are the outcomes on the number cube. We want numbers that are greater than 10. Numbers that are greater than 10. 11 and 12. Shamir, you are absolutely correct. So those are 2 numbers, right? Probability of numbers greater than 12 are 2 numbers. 2 out of 12. And then divide. 2 divided by 12. Because they want answers in terms of decimals. How much is 2 divided by 12? Very good, Lily. I agree to you. Nina, I agree to you. And Lily says the answer is going to be around 0.167. And if you will round to the nearest hundreds, Lily, nearest hundred means 2 decimal places. So 0.167 to the nearest hundreds, because this is 7, we'll bump the 6 up. There you go, Shamir. You were right. We will say 0.17. That is the probability of a number greater than 10. Lily, yes. Joycelyn, very good. Excellent. Because we want, in terms of decimals, nearest to nearest hundreds. Hundreds means 2 decimal places only, right? 0.17. Nina, very good. Second variety again. Talking about that 12-sided number cube. And let's write down our possible outcomes. It is a 12-sided number cube, numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the possible outcomes. We want probability that the number cube lands on a number less than 5. A number less than 5. Let's see. That means we're looking at a number that is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because these are numbers less than 5. Shamir, very good. There are altogether 4 numbers less than 5. So 4 out of 12. 4 out of 12 is actually a third. And a third is a benchmark fraction, right? A third is 0.3 repeating. So in the hundreds place, 2 decimal places, it's going to be 3 repeating, right? 0.33. Oh, these are you got answer choices. It's going to be 0.33. Glendy, 1/3 is 0.33. I didn't know it had answer choices, but yeah, 1/3 is going to be 0.33. It's a drop down. Yeah, you're right. It says select from the drop down. You will select from the drop down 0.33. But Shamir, everybody's question is different. This question is about probability of a number cube landing on less than 5. If this is your question, these are the answer choices you might have. There are 3 varieties for each question, Shamir, remember. Then there's third variety of question 4. Right, Shamir? There's 3 varieties. This is third variety. Your question might be this one. Let's write down our possible outcomes for a 12-sided number cube. And this time, we are looking at the probability that the number cube will land on a number other than 4. We want a number other than 4. Not 4. Not 4. Other than 4, right? There you go, Lily. Very good. That is going to be 11 out of the 12 numbers. 11 out of the 12 numbers. That would be a pretty high probability. In decimals, that is how much? To the nearest hundredth. 11 twelfths. When I did, I got 0.916. 0.916, and the 6 was high enough to bump the 1 up to 0.92. 0.92, which is high enough probability because it kind of includes 11 out of the 12 numbers. There you go. 912 or 916. I got 916, Nina. Then I decided to round the 6 up. That 6 bumped the 1 up to a 2. Is that what you got? Yes, 0.92. That is all question 4. Let's look at question 5. Question 5 is here, and you want to find probability in terms of percent that a card selected is going to be a circle card. You want a circle card. Circle is right here. Step 1, find total. Step 1, find total number of cards. And that is going to be 12 cards plus 27 cards plus 91 cards. Again, it seems the chance of selecting a circle is pretty high. Right? Chance of selecting a circle is pretty high. There's 130 cards. Everybody agrees? Then probability of selecting circle is gonna be 91 out of 130. Students, go divide 91 out of 91 divided by 130. Tell me how much do you guys get? 91 out of 130. That's again a high probability, Nina, right? Divide, tell me how much do you guys get? 0.7? 0.7, Lily says also. So that is 0.7. 0.70, or in terms of percent, I can say 70%. Remember, they wanted percent. They didn't want decimals. They needed in terms of percent. So 70%. Right? Are there any questions? Let us know. 0.7 is 0.70 or 70%. Next variety of question 5. All the questions kind of follow the same pattern. If you understand one, we want to choose a card with hexagon. Hexagons are 20. There are 20 hexagons. So let's go ahead and approach it. We find total number of cards. And that's 32 plus 20 plus 48. Total number of cards is going to be actually 100. 100 is so easy to make a percent. Out of these 100, probability of selecting hexagon is 20. 20 out of 100 means 20% without calculations, because percent is a number out of 100. There you go, Joycelyn, right? 20 out of 100 actually means 20. That was super easy. If anybody ended up getting this easy question, yes, it was super easy. Variety 3, question 5, variety 3. In this one, we want to find probability of selecting a card with triangle. And we know that there are 16 cards with triangles. So let's find first total number of cards. 16 plus another 16 plus 18. I got a total of 50. So if I got a total of 50, I know this question is again gonna, there you go, Shami, it's gonna be a super easy question. And then probability of triangle cards is 16 out of 50. 16 out of 50, if you double that, you get 32 out of 100. That is also 32%. There you go, Lily. Excellent, right? So the answer is going to be 32%. And that is the entire quiz. That is the entire quiz. Does anybody need help with any other question? Feel free to let me know. We do have few. Glendy, go ahead. Let me know. If you need help with any other thing with 6.04, Lily says, good job, everybody. Glendy, I don't know which one you need help on. The first one?
Yeah, I just got here on the second question.
Okay, let's go to question 1. Here is question 1. Nina and Glendy, look at your question 1s and let me know how your questions 1s look like. This was one of the question ones. Is it somebody's question in the class? Absolutely, Kaiten, you're good to go. Is this someone's question? Glenn, is this your question one? We were thinking of probability of a number greater than 50. No, Glenn, and Nina, is this your question one? A number greater than 50? No. Then in question 1, variety 2, we were looking at probability of selecting number less than 10. Probability of a number less than 10. There were 4 numbers that are less than 10 out of 9 numbers. Probability is going to be 4 nines. Oh, this is Nina and Glendy's question. There you go. So question 1, that's all. There were 4 out of the 9 numbers. That's the answer. We got to do no reduction, no nothing. Anybody else needs help with anything? Let us know before we end the session. You all got 100% on the quiz? Silas, what did you get? Heaven, EJ. Perfect, perfect. Very good, very good. And we end the session here. Thank you so much for joining. Remember, it is a recorded session and I will post the recording soon.